Yo, it's your boy John here with the Overthinking Podcast with the last episode. I want to say thank you so much for everybody who listened in, and thank you for the people who volunteered or was picked and decided to actually come on this podcast to be a guest on it. You know, it takes a lot of guts to speak for an hour and allow other people to tune in to what you're saying. Like, I know it's a little nerve-wracking for a lot of people. I know a lot of my friends were debating about doing it, but I'm glad a lot of them did it. And, you know, this is going to be something we could look back at in 10 years and be like, holy shit, I was thinking this way or the other, or, you know, I was in this position, and look at all the progress I've done. And I think that's so cool. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. I try to bring different topics, different perspectives, different people from around California, really, because, you know, that's where I know most of my people. But I think it was a success. I didn't share it to too many people, in the simple fact that a lot of you motherfuckers actually found my podcast. It's crazy to me. All I could say is, you know, fall season is coming, cold season is coming, changes is coming. The summer's now over. This is the last podcast of the year. I'll see you guys next year.
I wanna go to the moon. Don't leave so soon. Don't leave so soon. How can I keep going? I wanna go to the moon. Don't leave so soon. Don't leave so soon. How can I keep going? Strapping we up. Never forget all the
What is good, everybody? It's your boy John, and we're here with the Overthinking Podcast. I'm here joined with my friend, my good old friend Cheeto. Say what's up, Cheeto.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey.
We in here. We out here.
I mean, I don't know how. Are you on social media right now?
Yeah, but it's like really limited. Like I've been able to find and I'm still working on it every day. Like, I've been able to find a better relationship with social media where I'm able to be aware of like the reality of like my own life that's like outside the digital world.
Hey, bro, you made it. You made it. I remember when I took that step too. So
yeah,
it's awesome to hear that you're doing the same shit, bro. It's better this way, right? Like, it's better to attach yourself.
It's definitely a lot like alleviating, and like you're really able to kind of just like be in the present moment, because I don't know, there was a time period, and like you've met me when I was like young. I know 18, 19 is still like adult life, but it's like, to me, when I look back, it's like I was so young still. It's like, yeah, I was so addicted to my phone. Like, I was like, those likes, the validation used to like boost my ego, used to give me so much dopamine.
Yep.
Like, right, and then when all of that removes from your life, like when you get rid of those likes, when like people unfollow you, it's like the exact opposite of like this high rush, right? It's like crushing your ego.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't know. I've been able to remove myself from it and kind of like appreciate like just like the friendships, because there's a lot of friends that I quote unquote friends that I have on social media, but I don't even consider them friends, because they're never like, I never really connect with them like in terms of like just like energetically, right? Or just like, I don't know. And I noticed too, like, people who are on social media are very like image driven.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, bro. They're still stuck on the idea that they gotta impress other people and they gotta live for other people. That's what I see.
Yeah. I mean, I remember you did tell me this, like, I think in like 2019, and I've been able to kind of see it. I still think some people have the intention of just like, right, they want to like kind of like share something they're proud of or blah blah blah. But I also do think like a lot of people also like want that validation. They want the likes because it feels good to them that like,
yeah,
you know, that they in their head they think like they're doing something good.
Well, I mean, in general, right? Like, the whole point of social media, the whole point that likes exist and everything is because of validation. Like there's no other reason to put it. Like you want other people to acknowledge some of the successes you have done. And that's okay. Like I don't see it as a bad thing. However, you shouldn't be feeling any like negative emotion because of social media. Like you shouldn't feel bad that your picture only got fucking 10 likes and normally it gets 30. Like, you know what I mean? Like you shouldn't really get affected by these things, because at the end of the day, you posted it because you liked it, because you were the one who thought, hey, this is kind of cool, I should post it, right? So I mean, you just gotta stick to who you are as a person. Don't let like other people's ways of living affect who you are as a person. I mean, bro, most of the time it's people that you never even get to see anymore. Like, dude, I live in a whole other fucking city. Like, all these people that I'm talking to on social media, like, bro, I'm never gonna see them again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the chances are.
Yeah, and it's also like, for me, it was good to like just like unfollow and like mute a lot of people like I'm no longer gonna like see in person, right? And it's not even out of like a hateful thing. It's more of just like I'm trying to, like, if I am gonna be on social media, I wanted to I want to consume media that's better for my own health and like being. Because when I'm constantly seeing people that I just don't know, and then like they're like, I don't know, they're either like messy, like they're at a party, they're like all they do is like, I don't know. To me, it's like I'll just mute you or just unfollow you, because you're no longer inspiring me to like do something better for my own good. I
agree.
But yeah, going back to what you were saying about like likes and stuff, like I think when I do share something on social media, I'm no longer like looking at the likes the way I used to when I was like a teen.
Yeah.
Or like even the comments, like I would be so hungry for comments. Like I would be like, oh, I need to get like 15 comments in my picture.
Yeah.
But now I just post it, and what I do is like I'll post it, I delete my app, and then I'll go back on it like 2 days later just to like again consume media.
Dude,
I
do that too. Yeah, it's very important to do that, bro. I think some tips for that. It's you can either do that. Fuck, I can't talk. Do that where you just straight up post and go cold turkey, which means just never look on the app until like a couple days later. Or you could just disable notifications so you're not like pending on whatever, like how many people are liking or who's liking your shit. What I'm doing, and I just started doing this, I disable comments. I hide the number of likes on my pictures now, because I really don't want for me to feel a certain way because of the number that's on the picture, or have people know how many likes I have on the picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think it's something to try out, because I personally, again, I mean, Cheeto, I'm pretty sure you've noticed, like I'm really true to myself. Like whatever I like doing, I do it, you know. I don't really let other people dictate how my life is gonna work. So yeah, to see what happens. Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
No, go ahead. I was done.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think like that's like a really like key skill to have in life, where it's just like you're able to be authentic with yourself, even if like, and it kind of sucks because nowadays like being authentic to a certain extent means like being problematic, because like authenticity is like making mistakes. Authenticity is having your own opinions that sometimes contrast with like the larger society. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people they're scared to do that because of just the shame that comes with society again, of like having a different viewpoint, or like, right, like you're too scared to be your full potential because you're scared of failing, fail of rejection, blah blah whatever. But sorry, going back to like the social media thing, it's also weird because like we're kind of the first generation that grew up on social media, you know, like I had Facebook when I was like 9, 10, you know?
Bro, same, yeah.
And then seeing like now that I've gotten older and I've like really reflected upon like my relationship with social media, I've realized like how, I don't want to say damaging it is, but how like impactful it is to like your own psychology, like your own like mental health, your well being, and so it's interesting to see how like the kids of the next generation are growing up. Like, 'cause, dude, a lot of kids like nowadays are like addicted to TikTok, and like I have like 12-year-old cousins, right, who like whose personalities often reflect the personalities that are portrayed on like TikTok and whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's like, dude, it's crazy to me how like a 12-year-old's personality could be the exact same as like a 26-year-old's personality because
Yeah.
of TikTok.
That is weird now that you say it that way.
That
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
true.
I mean, right? I think it's different, like sense of humor, right, or like I don't know, like interest, right? Like, cause like I mean, like my sense of humor, bro. I still laugh at like the dumbest shit ever, you know.
Me too.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's like when like your whole personality is like really reflected upon just like a social media, and then you have like big gaps between the two. That to me, that's kind of like scary. I think there's like parenting in the future is going to be really different too, because now you have to like tell your child, like you can't have your child just completely not use the internet, because if everyone else is using the internet, this kid's going to be kind of like ostracized. But you just got to have them like, you got to let him, her, or they know, like, you know, make sure you're just having a healthy relationship with social media. Like, this isn't real life. Social media is not real life.
Dude, honestly, I think that when I have kids, if I have kids, that I'm gonna really just limit their device consumption in general. Because, bro,
Yeah,
this is the thing, right? And this is something I've woken up to pretty recently, that the world has so much to offer.
yeah,
And, you know, sometimes we feel not included in things because we're off of social media or whatever, and you feel like you're missing out on things, but in reality, like, everyone has their own pace of living. Like, like, just because other people are learning certain things, like, dude, I'm gonna be honest, I fell into this trap where I would be comparing myself to people on TikTok.
mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, I just never thought about that the fact that, because sometimes I'll be like, damn, this dude's really smart, like I wish I was this knowledgeable in things, or stuff like or like those types of ideas, right? And then I would completely forget that these motherfuckers are probably like so older than me that it's like, it's such a bad comparison, because
Yeah,
you know,
so
they have years of learning these things, and you're just barely starting. But yeah,
dude, actually, now that you mentioned that, I've recently been able to kind of find a mindset that helps me, like, not get into this comparison thing. Because, dude, I like, even now I still compare myself a lot. Like, sometimes I'm kind of just like, damn, like, especially with like college, and like now that like college is ending soon, I'm kind of like comparing myself, where I'm like, fuck, like, am I gonna be making money, blah blah blah. But what I try to tell myself is like, I'll set a goal, and I'll try to just focus on that goal. And once I'm able to accomplish that, then I'm like, okay, I was able to do that. That accomplishment I achieved is already something better than a previous version of myself. So it's like, instead of comparing yourself to other people, you just compare yourself to you. But it's like, yeah, dude, I understand it. Like, on the other day, I was on Instagram scrolling, and I remember just seeing like these like they weren't even models. They were just like young, creative, artsy models, and like their photography was like really good. And I was like, damn. Sometimes I'd be like, damn, I wish, like, you know, I was more like, I was like that.
You wish you
then
were
I'm
like
no,
better. Yeah.
I'm like, no, what am I doing? Like, this isn't, you know, like, I don't even know this person's life. Like, what if there's certain attributes that this person has that I don't like?
I'm glad.
Like,
I'm glad you brought up the idea of attributes, because it's also something that everyone needs to take into account, right? We all have different genes,
and weaknesses.
Different genes, bro. Like, our parents are completely different my parents are completely different from yours, to the person listening to this, and so on. So when you know, I'm not gonna explain to you guys how babies are made, but when they have kids, you know, those genes are intertwined and they create you. And you're gonna be born with completely different attributes than other people. So whenever you see other people on social media and you're like, damn, I wish I was that strong, or because something I learned recently is that how there's like bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Okay, so it actually doesn't even depend on how much you work. There's some people who are naturally buff, like straight up, like you could not work out and they'll still be buff. Like I didn't know that. I thought that everybody worked for their body. Like I thought everybody had like the same amount of work placed into it. But going back to attributes, like yeah, bro, like you shouldn't be comparing yourself to other people because everybody spawns in with different attributes. So like for example, I see Lionel Messi as the best soccer player in the world, bro. But that motherfucker, although he's very talented, I'm pretty sure he put in a lot of work. But let's not forget, this motherfucker probably got the perfect genes that go hand in hand with that sport, And everybody has that. Like you just gotta find what you're good at. So you shouldn't feel sad for yourself because you're not good at this or that. Like find something you're really good at and stick with it, and hopefully you like it. If not, you switch over. But yeah,
I agree with you, dude. And then going back, like people are conditioned differently. People, and like you were saying that, like it caught you by surprise that certain people are like born naturally more stronger. Like I think there's like a study that's like African American men, I think like can like have greater muscle mass, so they're able to like build more muscles than like other people. But yeah, dude, I think that goes for like other things too, like in terms of like creatives, right? Like opportunities, blah blah. But
yeah, dude, because sometimes like it doesn't, like for example, I think of it like me in school, right? I put a lot of effort into school, and there's some motherfuckers that just don't even need to study and they're okay taking the exam. Like we're just all different, bro, and it's really, life is really just not a race. Like you're not competing with anybody, bro. At the end of the day, you're just doing you, and whatever comes, like whatever you feel like doing, do it. And as long as like it's not hurting anybody or anything like that. But
yeah, and we're really young, dude, too. Like I feel like it's normal to compare, and I like I allow myself to compare, but then I also tell myself like, dude, like I'm still young. Like there's so much life ahead of me that it's like I don't even know where I'm gonna be in 10 years. If you look back at like the version of yourself 10 years ago, did you think you'd be where you're at now?
Fuck no, bro. Dude, 10 years ago, I was fucking watching WWE playing on the Wii probably. And Skype and Skyping or Facebook video chatting with friends. Like that was the cool thing back then, bro. Like now, motherfucker, I'm over here about to start my last year of college. Like but in a year, bro, in a year or two, I'm officially will start like fucking teaching kids. Like that's crazy, bro. Like I was a kid 10 years ago,
TSU ladies.
She moved out of state and shit then went left. She seeking forgiveness. She used to dance, but she went alone and start up a business. Her daddy is not around, her mama is not around. I watch her climb to the top of the pole and then get to sliding down. I make it rain in this bitch, I make it snow in this bitch. She tryna get out of the mix. Shawty is going legit. Shawty is going legit. Me, I'm supporting this shit. This is a story, it came from my life, and I'm just recording this shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, would you volunteer as a test study for the aliens, bro? Like if they wanted volunteers to study the anatomy of the body, bro, would you volunteer?
Hell no, dude, bro. They're gonna fucking open you up and fucking
just fuck you.
just fuck with you, bro. Just fucking touch your shit.
Probe your shit, bro.
Hell no. Hell yeah, fuck that. But you know what's crazy? Okay, like that this just them proving that aliens are real has it, like it just proves. So aliens being real proves that aliens have been real. You get me? Like everything that we've been learning about, like all that shit is fucking like it's true. Not true, but it's like you get me? It's present.
Yeah. Bro, I think All right, that's a good point you brought up, bro. So I was thinking about in the past, right? You know all those people that would like say, "Hey, bro, I've had these encounters with aliens type shit," and we just ruled them out as fucking lunatics, right?
Yeah.
Like, imagine how many people we fucked over. Like, we put in fucking mental asylums.
Just fucked their lives up, bro.
Bro, we put them probably in mental asylums, bro, thinking that they're fucking out of it. And they were telling the truth, bro.
That's
Ain't that
crazy, man.
bro? Think about that shit. Think about that shit. That's crazy to me. But yeah, bro, I think it's a good spot to cut it off, bro. We're ending on a good note. All right, Eddie. It was a pleasure talking to you. This has been the Overthinking Podcast. Anything you gotta say, plug your shit, bro, and we'll fucking wrap it up.
Well, I mean, fuck shit. Check my art out, bro. The art, bro. I gotta fucking plug it.
Yeah,
Creative Loser. Creative. The O in Loser is a fucking 0. Check it out. Follow that shit.
It's gonna be on the screen, bro. Y'all don't even gotta listen to this motherfucker. Just look at the screen, bro. Go look at his art. Go cop some shit. You sell art too, right?
Yeah, bro. Let me know.
He takes requests, bro. So if you got an art project, you need to pass for a class, bro. My dude will do it for you, bro. At a good rate.
I pass APR, bro. I'll pass anything. Come on, man.
This man's mad talented. He did the profile picture.
Thank you,
go
bro.
check his shit out.
Check it out.
Out of here, bro. First podcast episode. We done with this shit.
It's a wrap.
So I mean, yeah, I agree though. It is a balance. So DJ, I know you're leaving at 8:30. It is 8:30 at the moment. So I just want to say thank you for coming, and it was a real pleasure to have you. Really, is there anything any closing thoughts you want to have? I know we didn't really get to dive into more things because I know you're such a deep thinker based on what I be seeing on Instagram, and we didn't even touch what you be talking about on Instagram, bro. But I will bring you back, bro. I promise, and we'll have a deeper conversation about these things.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yep, and it's gonna be on the screen, so you don't even have to listen to this man, bro. So thank you guys for listening. I don't know if there's gonna be an outro in the middle of the podcast. I don't know where it's gonna be. But I appreciate everyone who's listening. I have mad respect for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is the Overthinking Podcast, and that is a wrap. Thank you, DJ, for coming. Ladies and gents, thank you for listening and supporting the podcast. I'll be surprised if you made it to the end, but who knows? I mean, maybe a couple of you did. But I appreciate y'all. Please subscribe and let me know who and what you want to hear about on the next episode. Peace.
Please, guys. Thank you.
Tavo, thank you for joining me. It's been about over an hour, so.
Sounds good.
All right, man. So just plug your shit, and we'll call it a day.
All right, sounds good. Well, I mean,
what's your last words, brother?
Last words. I don't even know. I mean, just thank you for having me, I never really had a conversation like this. First of all.
Dude, yeah, it feels weird. The first time I did it, it definitely felt weird.
I enjoyed it. I think I was able to share my points or my ideas, and I was able to hear from you too. And it's just, I think we should do this more often, even like without a record or anything. Just
definitely. You should hit me up whenever you want, like for real.
Yeah.
I'm always open to talk to whoever.
I don't know. But, hopefully.
Do you want to shout anything out that either you're working on or like a fucking social media platform or something?
No, I don't think I have any. I guess I work in silence, but hopefully big things come for me. Hopefully I'm able to manifest them. Speak them to truth, I guess. But yeah.
All right, for sure. Thank you, Tavo, for joining us. Hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Follow Tavo on his Instagram. I'll put it in the description or on the screen. I don't fucking know where I'll put it, but all right. See ya. So we're pretty much done for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Is there any last? Oh fucking shit! Hey. I said we could talk after, bro, but I think that's enough for the podcast. Any last words you gotta say, Eric or Luis?
Crossbar Challenge Part 2 coming. Stay tuned. It's been like how many years in the making? We're still working on it.
Yeah, bro. It's still on my laptop. What about you, Eric?
It was just nice talking to y'all, catching up. Haven't seen y'all in a long. Hopefully could kick it soon. Y pues, para quien está escuchando, si me quieren seguir en Instagram, ando en Eric Malrostro, pues, cáiganle y pues, mira.
Malrostro. Hey,
Nah,
cool,
but for real, it was cool talking to you guys again. It's been hella long, hopefully we can see each other soon. So
yeah, bro. I mean, dude, we really, ever since that one soccer session, we really haven't seen each other. So we gotta hang out sometime soon for sure. All right, boys, we're gonna end it here. Hope y'all enjoyed, and peace. Anna, do you have any last words you want to tell the people? Shout out anything you want to shout out. This minute is yours.
Shit, kind of putting me on the spot here. No, honestly, I don't really got much to say. I'm trying to think. Nah, brain fart, honestly.
It's all good.
I mean, I think a good thing we said at one point today was seize the moment. So I guess I'll leave it with that. Seize the moment. Seize your moment.
Yeah. You guys heard it first. Anna, thank you for coming on. Her Instagram's on the on the screen. So if you're the 7th grader and you're still trying to shoot your shot, there's the Instagram.
Oh my
god. All right, we good. Deuces. Night.
I got a question real quick.
You have a question? Yes, sir.
Ball's coming home or not?
Is what coming home? What'd you say? Is what coming home?
Football.
Fucking hate you, bro. No, it's not coming home, bro. It's going straight to Rome. Yeah, big facts. All right. Well, we'll call it a night here. We'll leave it at that. It was a pleasure having you, Miguel.
Thanks for having me. Yep.
Yes, sir. I've been knowing Miguel for years now, so getting that conversation in, it's always good to hear from you. All right, Miguel. Let's call it a night.
All right.
Doses. Miguel's Instagram on the screen. You already know the business. All right. See ya.
Later.
Do you? I always give my guests a minute to say whatever they need to say before they leave. Any last words? Shout out what you want to shout out, and we'll wrap it up.
I don't know. I don't have anything to say. Just shout out to my friends, because without friends, I think I would be very depressed.
Yeah, you heard it first. Shout out to Jelly's friends. All right. It was a good one. Peace. Yeah.
For that.
Yeah, I think, dude, at the end of the day, like, we'll end it on this because it's about an hour already. At the end of the day, our goal in society at the moment should be to empathize with one another, like, straight up. Like, we gotta see our differences and agree to disagree. Like, keep it pushing. At the end of the day, we're all trying to eat. We're all trying to live. And, we
might as well help each other out. Like, it'd be much easier that way.
Yeah, like, for real, though. But yeah, we'll end it here. It was a good ass conversation though, Yetzi.
It was a good ass conversation. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, any last words you need to say to the people? You get like a minute to wrap your shit up, and we'll call it a night.
A minute is too much for me. I just want to say thank you for having me. I hope you guys enjoy, or like the listeners enjoy, this talk that we had as much as I enjoyed having it. And spread love, spread peace, positivity, and do you. That's it. Love y'all. That's all I have to say.
Thank you for coming, Yetzi. All right, for
Thank
sure.
you for having me.
We're about to wrap it up. Any last words you gotta say, brother? Any talk to the people, bro? Like, give me a minute to talk to about whatever you want.
I'm gonna link my Instagram. I guess that's like the only one I use. Follow me on Instagram, Mr. El Cheeto.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be on the screen, so you don't even gotta look. I mean, you don't even gotta hear this motherfucker. Like, it's just on the screen. There's also, I always put links in the description, so you can click that way too. All right.
Yeah. Just that excited for what's more to come.
Yes, bro. Thank you for being part of this shit, and doses.